Hey everybody, it's Don Music here, and we're going to continue with the warning live at Teatro. We're going to jump to the opener from August 29th, 2022. Pro shot, pro recorded, Z live. I've been waiting for this one too. This one is new to me, so let's check this out. Yes. That was awesome. That was just awesome. So good. So good. Oh man. All right. We gotta go right back to the beginning here, okay, guys? We're gonna go right back to the beginning and check this out. My level's better here. Okay. I want to see what I know the song very well. I'm a fan of the song Z. My favorite version has actually always been the live session version at Victoria Studios. It's an amazing video, and the levels are amazing and that stuff, but the energy here is just so much better. But what's really interesting here is not only that, but the video panel stuff behind and the video editing and production of this particular song live. The panels behind with the Gen Z stuff, cool. The video editing and choices, let's check this out, man. Love the intro. So this is the concert opener, right? So just take a moment to admire the incredible drum playing here, the incredible solidity and feel of this simple but cool drum opening. It's like as good as any top session player you're going to get. It's stunning perfection, but with the visual performance of a rock star. I mean, it's really good. And listen to the tone of that tom. It's almost tuned to the song. It's kind of going well, almost sounds like a bass guitar. It's tuned right in there, and that sounds really cool. Watch how hard she's playing the drums here. Check this out. That snare drum is, holy crap. She's swinging that snare drum stick back behind her head. But it's not like, it's controlled, you know, it's controlled, it's controlled chaos. Listen to the sound of it, though. It sounds like a cannon, and it's consistent. The level is so consistent. She is just so good. And the feel on the tom, she's emphasizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And she's got the kick drum going doof, 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 doof. It's just such a great sound. And I mean, that might sound really basic, but to hit your right foot on the kick drum, which is a delayed pedal, you got to move start moving before the beat, just like you do with your arms. Which is not a natural thing to learn on drums. You got to figure it out to get the timing just right on kick. Otherwise, your kick will always be a little delayed. The tom on the right, and with a minimal movement, effectively, quarter, 90 degrees maybe, roughly. And then her left snare, which is going up behind her back and then coming down. To have those all land together like a single unified drum is better than I can do. But I mean, it's top tier drumming. It's excellent professional drumming from Pau. I mean, it's not that she isn't that good, but it's like, damn, she always shocks me at how professional, qualified she is. Just as a simple drummer in this case, doing something so basic so well. It's not that basic, let me correct. You know what I mean, right? It's a rock drum beat, and to do it so well, it sounds so good and exciting. And she's fun to watch. I mean, this is just awesome. It's like a cannon that's turned on. Wow. And watch her right foot too when she plays the kick drum. This is probably going to come across wrong. It reminds me of watching a Dr. Seuss cartoon, okay? Imagine a Dr. Seuss drummer and some like Yahoo chorus, Yahoo chorus. Imagine there's like someone playing drums to that, and it's like there's like the silly Dr. Seuss drum animations in the original Dr. Seuss, right? Anyway, and the feet are moving like with the sock feet and looking cute and extreme and animated like this, and this, wow, her freaking foot is actually moving. She's moving way more than you would actually normally do to play drums, most of us humans. I do not move my right foot anywhere near that far when I'm playing kick drum. She plays much harder than I play drums. I'm not a bad rock drummer, okay? I have played on some professional recordings and studios, session for other people. I've played on a lot of my own material. She is obviously better than me, but it's not that. It's more just like the attitude that's blowing me away. She is just, okay, this is ridiculous. I've spent like all this time talking about 2 bars of drumming. Okay, let's get back to the song. Look at her foot. Look at her foot. It's incredible. Her whole leg is up and down. This bass part's awesome, of course. Here comes Danny. That was a screw in there. Pau and Ale could do that all day long. There goes, she's triggering it. So look at the graphics behind. I don't know what all this stuff is. You guys tell me. Let's look at this. Gen Z celebrities, or just celebrities of all times? Famous generational celebrities, maybe. Maybe not Gen Z. That's what I get out of this, actually. It's not Gen Z yet. Maybe I'm wrong, though. The guitar is just explosive here. Just explosive. I love it. Just right hand is like and I think it's all down. She's doing downstrokes was just so heavy. I love it. It's good old classic rock and roll, punk rock. You know, I love it. Very, very cool. Look at that. Those eyeballs or whatever those are on the screens right now. See? On the triple screens in the back? I think that's what that is. Look at that. Just an eyeball behind her, and then with all these faces coming out of them. I'm trying to understand what the imagery means, but I love it. It's very pop art. Pull the trigger, love me happily. The animation style can change, right? So at some point it turns into like an anime thing, but now it's getting more animated and less real images. See the eyes just blinking over on the right side. Wild. Oh, so these are Gen Z. Look, you know who that is. Look on the screen behind her. I don't even want to say their name, but all these Gen Z celebrities from social media and stuff, right? So that's what's going on. That's what they're showing on the screen behind them. They've just made it look black and white and vintage, but it's actually all Gen Z celebs, social media celebs. That's wild. This would have been cool in a rock video. They never did make a rock video visually for Gen Z. I mean, for Z. But yeah, this is cool. Now we've got anime behind. Or manga, either. Watch out, 'cause the truth is Pow. I love it. It's really true. Oh man, these fills and stuff, and she's so entertaining to watch. Awesome. Watch out, 'cause it's coming back for you. And again, how Pow can lean back and look, and her sticks are right in the middle of those drums, the tom and the snare. She's got complete certainty of everything she is doing on that kit. I love the low string on the bass. It sounds so good. With a blindfold drink the tide. Who will we destroy this time? Revolutionary Kool-Aid kids. And this part where she plays like a lead guitar line while she's singing lead, and they don't match up. Happiness, you lonely traitor, killed the wrong one like a prayer. Disappointing how we used to fight. I think that you should. And here's the duet with Pow and Ale. Pao singing the high part, Ali singing the low part. And in one thing I got to say is in the live session version of Victoria Studios, their voices blend so well. They had the levels just nailed. And here, I mean, in that Victoria Studios live session, Ali's voice sounds very much like Danny almost singing with Pao. It's a neat blend. Here, Ali's singing great in the lower end. It's just maybe a speck low in the mix, to be honest. And Pao is singing like her life depends on it. It's just super projection version of Pao on vocals. It's cool. It doesn't blend so well, but it's really cool.
Watch out, better wash your hands. Watch out, better understand.
Pao is so into this.
Watch out, 'cause the truth they tell is very true.
But Ali sounds great too, and I love how she's sliding off the notes at the end. It's very, very cool. Hard to do while you're playing bass, by the way.
Watch out, 'cause it's coming back for you.
I love when they like crouch down and face each other. There's so much chemistry between Danny and Ali on that stage. Danny looks like she's been doing this for like 30, 40 years now. Of course, she's been doing it for like, what, 10, 15 years? Solo! And soloing while doing all those facial expressions and walking around and climbing and flipping hair and looking at the crowd. And I mean, that's bloody tough to do. It's really hard to solo in the first place, but really, really, really hard to solo while you're being a visual rock star. Playing it up to the camera. Check out the camera editing here. With every time she changes chord or plucks with the right, with her pick, as soon as she stops tapping, they edit to a new camera angle every time, and it's really fast. That was sweet. The editing of the video is incredible here. Okay. Cut. Cut. Oh, nope. Cut. Okay. Now we go. Cut. 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 Yeah, I was wrong the first time, but you got the idea, right? Very cool. Oh, I caught Ali being a... I don't know. I don't know what she's doing, but that's a cool pose, gotta say. I guess she's just lifting her leg and stepping forward, but it looks really cool to have it still framed like that. Go, pal. And Danny changes her guitar tone here to something that's just thicker and heavier and more doubled for the outro, and does the low vocal here while Pao is singing the high lead part. Very cool. They do that sort of trade-off all the time. Sounds really good.
I think that we should. I think that we should. I think that we should. I think that we should.
Ali's just rocking out while everyone else is on mic, so she can just move forward and lean into the crowd like that. Love it. Short song, incredible song. There's not much to analyze here, but I do want to talk briefly about the way they trade off the vocals. Okay. So, first vocal, Danny alone. And she's not playing, it's just bass, drums, and lead vocal. Guitar feedback. Guitar track. And just, even though she's not playing it live, the guitar track here. Or depends if which part of the string she's using, the low part or the high part of the string. She either goes upwards, probably, or it could be going downwards, because the harmonics will actually cancel the higher of the fundamental as you move your finger down the string towards the nut, the far end of the guitar, and it'll actually make the pitch higher as you touch the strings. So harmonics are on a guitar or any stringed instrument, any vibrating string, if you stop it vibrating just in the middle, pinch it, or just touch it, it'll sound like an octave up. So if the string sounds like ba, and you touch it exactly in the middle, halfway between the endpoints, and pluck it, it'll be on either side. Same thing. If you go, anyway, it's the equivalent of the 5th fret. I'm not sure exactly where that is. It might be halfway. I'm not doing the math in my head today. Probably, let's say it's halfway. It'll be another octave that you'll hear. And then between those two, you can actually hear the and it starts going up the harmonic series. And canceling out, the reason why is as you restrict more of the fundamental of the string vibration, you're removing lower fundamental parts of the note, vibrating part of the string. So you lose the tonic, and then eventually you're going to lose the next harmonic, which is the first harmonic in the series, and then and then you're going to start losing all these, and it gets smaller and smaller, the division mathematically as you go along, until they're no longer in 2 notes. But it's wild how that works. So she's taking her finger and just like going along this, touching the strings, but not pressing into the frets, and going in that background guitar part we're listening to. Better find it.
Tasting bitter over time. Loneliness, your friend of mine.
Comes up in the next little section here. Okay.
Kitchen knife, the merely savior. Here's your story for good behavior. Is it all that you wish for?
But she's busy singing, can't be doing like fancy harmonic crap while you're trying to sing, although she does almost everything else while she's singing. So she just wanted to be able to focus on holding the mic, I guess, in this part rather than playing that part. Then she comes in with the heavy guitar, which is way more formidable. It's also a dramatic change to go from that to this. I like it. The bass slides here, still just Danny on vocals. Love these bass parts.
Watch out, 'cause it's coming back for you.
And if anyone has watched her teach her sister how to play bass, you know that she goes dwee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That's what Allie just played. I've seen a short of that. That was just killer. So that was all Danny lead vocal until when Pow jumped in up high. Same thing, just lead vocal, bass and drums. Only Danny. Now Danny plays lead guitar while she's singing, and she gets a double low octave from Pow. Or Allie? Allie. It's either or. They all sing. So yeah, Allie sing the dun, 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 dun. That's Pow. And now it's Pow on top and Allie singing the lower part. And Danny's just going to do some some cool guitar, some cool soloing, noodling.
Watch out, better understand. Watch out, 'cause the truth they tell is very true.
Nice controlled harmonic jump into the second octave on the guitar solo by Danny there. Very nice.
Watch out, 'cause it's coming back for you.
Love the red lights and all this explosive stuff in the displays on the stage. That's one hell of a stage setup. And guitar solo. And she's got a different tone for the solo. It's really forward. And she's got an amp like right there between those two screens, so she can get all the control feedback she wants. See it low in there? Right on the screen there? The red light? Yeah. In the background, Carlos or someone is setting up her Gibson Explorer for the next song. background. And that's really hard to do. All those parts sliding around. Man, again, it's a very, very tricky way to do a solo. If I was going to write a guitar solo that I was going to play over and over again, night after night, while touring, which I have done before, by the way, guys, I would not do that. I would not choose something where I have to slide visibly in front of a crowd while they're watching my hands. Up second, a third, fourth. It's unreliable and challenging to do. But Dani did it. And she's nailing it. But man, that's slightly masochistic guitar solo writing, in my opinion. But it's awesome, and it's really showy. I like the look of it. And so, double tapping. Right. So it's cool. It's a fun way to do really fast stuff. It's fairly safe, fairly secure, and very impressive. But it does take practicing, and it's a hardcore lead guitar solo stuff. And anyone says that Dani doesn't solo doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. I love how she's going up to that note. She's bending up to it and doing vibrato on it. So she's pushing up vibrato, bending the string upwards, which I am not good at on guitar. I always try to bend down. I'm not very good at bending upwards while I do it. I can bend upwards, but I can't bend upwards and do vibrato very well. She does it far better than I do. And she replucks it to make sure that it's got tons of sustaining while she runs over to her pedal board and changes the setting back to her rhythm pedal sound. Rhythm sound.
I think that we should.
And there's a lot of guitar sound in this thing right now. The guitar is immense and huge and very stereophonic. She's just plowing. Everything's cranked. It's awesome. And Ali's gone down now in the low octave and the bass, and it's so full.
I think that we should. I think that we should. I think that we should.
Pow's scream at the end. I think that we should too, Pow. Okay, it's all good.
I think that we should. I think that we should. I think that we should.
And that's cool because that's the kick drum on 2 and 4. So, chick doom 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 foot hand foot. I mean foot hand foot hand hand foot 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 hand foot, which obviously is not a complex pattern, but it's just awesome. And she's singing the lead part here. And being fun to watch. I mean, this is just such cool stuff. It's so professional and so well done. And she looks like she's so comfortable doing it, but having the time of her life.
I think that we should.
The way she looked at us when she said that, I think that we should, it's like she's having a conversation and talking to us about it. Just happens to be screaming extremely loudly at the same time.
I think that we should.
I did hear that. Wow. Pow is awesome. So watch her face. See the way the face is?
I think that we should.
She's even nodding her head. I think that we should.
I think that we should. I think that we should.
And now there's no getting out of that. All right, guys. That was just so much fun. And I mean, it's a song that I know really, really well. It's a fun song. It's a great rock song. Kind of grungy, post-punk, very, very cool stuff with so much energy. And I love how it has everything in it, and every section is a little different from the previous one, especially with the vocal trade-offs and the guitar changes. Very, very, very cool stuff. Let's keep this ball rolling, right? All right. So that was Zed. I apologize for my Canadiana. That was Z. By the warning. August 29th, 2022, Teatro Metropolitan. I guess it was the opener from the concert. Damn good. What an incredible opening. Like, subscribe, comment. Talk to you guys soon. Rock on. Oops, sorry about that. Rock on.